Hello everyone, let's prevent a solution given this nice exponential equation, which is 3 raised to power x multiplied by 3 raised to power x multiplied by 3 raised to power x is equal to 180. Okay, now as you can see, this exponential equation is actually in the form of a multiplied by a multiplied by a, which is a cubed. Okay, now applying this property, this is the same thing as 3 raised to power x raised to power 3. This is equal to 180. Okay, now from what we have here, applying the identity that a raised to power n raised to power m, this can be expressed as a raised to power n multiplied by m. Now applying this property, we will have 3 raised to power 3x. This is equal to 180. Okay, now to solve for the value of x, we introduce the natural logarithm on both sides, so that we'll have log 3 raised to power 3x. This is equal to log 180. Okay, now from what we have here, log 3 raised to power 3x, this is in the form of log m raised to power n, which you can express as n log m. This is the power rule property of logarithms. Applying this property, we'll have 3x log 3. This is equal to log 180. So we divide both sides by log 3 and log 3. Now let's simplify this. We'll have 3x. This is equal to log 180 divided by log 3. Okay, so let's proceed. Now we have 3x is equal to log 180 divided by log 3. Now 180 can be expressed as 9 times 4 times 5. Okay, so we can express 180 as 9 times 4 times 5. Okay, of which 9 can be expressed is the same thing as 3 squared. Okay, and 4 is the same thing as 2 raised to power 2 times 5. So that means that 180 is the same thing as 3 squared times 2 squared times 5. Okay, so let's substitute this. We'll have 3x is equal to log. Now instead of 180, we'll have 3 squared times 2 squared times 5. Divide everything by log 3. Okay, and as you can see, log 3 squared times 2 squared times 5, this is actually in the form of log a multiplied by b, which you can express as log a plus log b. Okay, so let's apply this logarithm property so that we'll have 3x. This is equal to log 3 squared, okay, divide by log 3 plus log 2 squared divided by log 3 plus log 5 divided by log 3. Okay, now this is what we have here. As you can see, log 3 squared and log 2 squared, we can transform this by applying the power rule property, that is log m raised to power n. This can be expressed as n log m. Let's apply this property. We'll have 3x. This is equal to log 3 squared can be expressed as 2 log 3 divided by log 3 plus log 2 squared is the same thing as 2 log 2 divided by log 2 plus we have log 5 divided by log 3. Okay, now if we simplify this, log 3 and log 3 simplifies, we'll have 2 plus we have log 2 and log 2 simplifies. Okay, now applying the power rule property of logarithm, that is log m raised to power n is the same thing as n log m. Applying this property, we will have 3x is equal to 2 log 3 divided by log 3 plus 2 log 2 divided by log 3 plus log 5 divided by log 3. Now if you simplify here, we'll have 3x is equal to 2 plus, now log 2 divided by log 3 and log 5 divided by log 3, this is actually in the form of log A divided by log B, which you can transform as log A to base B. Now let's apply this property. We'll have 2, this is 2 plus 2 log 2 to base 3 plus log 5 to base 3. Okay, now the value of x, we divide both signs by 3 so that we'll have the value of x as, this is 2 plus, now this is 2 log 2 to base 3 plus log 5 to base 3, divide everything by 3. Now this is the value of x. And let's verify that this value of x satisfies the equation. Okay, so let's check. Okay, let's check. Now, if you recall, we end that, if you recall, we end that 3 raised to power x multiplying by 3 raised to power x multiplying by 3 raised to power x. This is supposed to give us a value of 180. Okay, so let's check this. Now, we simplifying this as 3 raised to power 3x. This should give us a value of 180. So let's check. After we substitute the value of x, we have 3 raised to power 3. Into the bracket, we'll have the value of x, which is 2 plus 2 log 2 to base 3 plus log 5 to base 3 divided by 3. That should give us a value of 180. So you can see here, let's simplify 3 and 3 so that we'll have 3, okay, raised to power, this is 2 plus, now we have 2 log 2 to base 3, which we can write as log 2 raised to power 2 base 3, okay, then plus log 5 to base 3, log 5 to base 3. This should give us a value of 180, okay. Now 3 raised to power 2 plus log 2 squared to base 3 plus log 5 to base 3. This is actually in the form of a raised to power m plus n, which you can express as a raised to power n multiplying by a raised to power m. So let's apply this property. We'll have 3 raised to power 2 multiplying by 3 raised to power log 2 raised to power 2 to base 3 multiplying by 3 raised to power log 5 to base 3. This should give us a value of 180. Okay, now from what we have here, 3 squared, this is the same thing as 3 times 3, which is equal to 9. So we have here 9. So we have 9 multiplying by, now 3 raised to power log 2 raised to power 2 to base 3. This should give us a value of 2 raised to power 2 squared. Applying the logarithm property, that's m raised to power log a to base m. This should give us the value of a. So this is the property. This is the logarithm property. We apply here. We have 3 raised to power log 2 squared to base 3, which should give us 2 squared, which is equal to 4. Okay. And lastly, we have 3 raised to power log 5 to base 3. Okay. This should give us a value of 5. Now, substituting this value of 5, you'll have 9 times 4 times 5. This should give us a value of 180. Okay, 9 times 4, this is equal to 36 multiplying by 5. Okay, so 6 times 5 is 30, so 0 carry 3, and 5 times 3 is 15 plus 3, which is 180. Okay, and that shows that the left hand side, which is 180, is equal to the right hand side, which is also 180. And that affirms that the value of x, which is 2 plus 2 log 2 to base 3 plus log 5 to base 3 divided by 3, actually satisfies the equation. So follow the steps, like the video, and kindly subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.